coming to you live here, and I just wanted today to talk to you about branding and the 4 steps to discovering your brand. Now, I'm just getting ready here tonight for anniversary dinner with my husband. It's our 8-year anniversary, and my kids are upstairs stomping around, so I'm hoping that that's not coming through onto this video, but if it is, well, that's what it is. I have 2 little kids and they are playing, so I just wanted to say that I talked about branding and, you know, a few, hey Amy, how's it going? Hey Omar, a couple days ago, and you guys, why it's so important to have your own brand is because what if your company or business or whatever you're with decides to shut down or go under, or, you know, whatever, things happen, right? If you didn't have your own brand and you wanted to get into something else, you're literally starting from the ground up, right? So that's why branding is so important to begin with. And this is going to help you to discover how to really figure out your own brand. So I'm going to tell you 4 steps to do this, and this is something that I'm learning and still working through. This is an ongoing process, right? So I'm part of this 21-day challenge, and by doing this challenge, it's helping me really, I guess, get laser focused and fine tune that. So I'm just going to share these with you now, okay? So basically, this is something all the experts do, and it is the reason why obviously we should all do it. If they're an expert and they're, you know, making the big bucks, why wouldn't we just follow what they're doing, right? And not make mistakes from the beginning. Do it right the first time, right? That's always a good motto. Oh, thanks, Amy. Hopefully, we're not sure what we're doing exactly yet, but we're definitely going for a good dinner. So it's always nice to get dressed up and go out and have adult conversations. So thanks, Amy. Okay, let's see here, you guys. Firstly, do you have a brand? Do you even know if you have a brand? That's probably a big question that a lot of people ask. And the answer is yes. Everybody actually has their own brand already. It's you. You are your brand, right? But if you are in a business, specifically, you know, network marketing or affiliate marketing, you want to really figure out what that is and fine tune it, because that's how you attract the proper audience. And I mean, nobody wants to listen to you if you're just trying to talk to everyone and you have no idea what you're about. So firstly, to help figure this out, you would want to ask yourself, what is the message that you want to share with your audience, right? And who do you feel drawn to share it with? For me, I got into network marketing because I knew I wanted to stay home with my kids and I wanted to never miss a moment and I wanted to be able to make money and still contribute. So, you know, that was so important to me. And now I'm working through all the other steps, right? So you guys, this is something that the creators of this 21-day challenge that I'm doing, this is something they said and it really resonates with me. So I'm just going to give you the little quote. It's, when your personal brand is aligned with who you are, then your life will be fulfilled both personally and professionally. And it's really true. And that really kind of stuck with me. So number 1 in the 4 steps to discovering your brand, knowing yourself is key. So you guys, if you're listening to this on the replay, #replay, but what I'm going to tell you right now is just quickly pause it if you're watching on the replay and go and get some pen and paper, because this is really going to help you get laser tuned into what your brand is and how to find it, okay? So what are you passionate about? And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the company that you're in and why you joined it. I'm talking about you. What are you personally passionate about? What are you excited about learning? What are some things? Maybe you want to learn a new language. I was just talking to a girlfriend of mine. She's telling me she's learning French. That's awesome. I would love to learn another language. Right now I'm learning about attraction marketing and sharing it with you guys. So, or even what are you interested in teaching or sharing? I just told you what I'm doing. Or even what do you know more about than most people? If you can just write those things down, kind of do like a brain dump is what John and Nadia call it. Just write down a whole list of things about yourself And that's going to really, hey Sunny, hey Ash, it's really going to help you get, you know, a better understanding of the things you like, because you know what you like, but if you really start writing down things, then it's going to really help a lot more, right? Okay, so another thing you can do, number 2 thing that you can do in the 4 steps to discovering your brand, is get feedback from the people who love and value you most. You could just ask them those same simple questions, you know, like, what is something about me that you really love? Or what is something that when you think of me, you think of? Those are simple things you could ask, and that's going to help you as well. You can also get feedback from your audience. So a great way to do that is just to actually put out content. So by doing that, you're going to really see, you know, one, you're putting out a valuable content, you guys, not just content. Put out valuable content, especially if you're in network marketing or affiliate marketing, and you're getting feedback on an engagement on those posts that you're putting out, then you're going to see which one is getting more engagement and what people are liking more from you. And again, on this step, you might find you don't really like talking about something, you really know about it, but you don't love, or you're not even sure why that post gets more engagement because you don't really love to share it. You know about it, but then you're finding your audience is really enjoying it and you're getting more feedback that way. Then that's step number 4, is that you really want to find that sweet spot where you can really, really enjoy what you're doing. Hey, Betty, you can enjoy what you're doing, enjoy what you're sharing, but your audience is engaging more and they're loving it because that's what they wanted. You're giving it to them, but you're also getting something out of it that way too, right? So you really need to find your sweet spot. Even if it's not something you really love to do, but you're very good at it, then, and you're noticing your audience loves it, then yeah, really find that sweet spot, and that's really going to kick up the engagement and help you out as well. So you guys give me some waves and some hearts when you're coming on here. Let me know. Let me know, do you know your brand already? You know, have you been doing this for a while, and is it something that you're really finding that's helping you succeed? Or maybe have you guys, this is a question for you, has anyone who's watching been with a company before that has actually closed or went under, and you've had to actually start over again because you didn't have a brand? Or maybe you were fine because you did have a brand. Let me know that in the comments below, you guys. Okay, I know it happens because there's so many companies out there now. So that's actually another reason why it is really important to brand yourself, you guys, is because you want to stand out from the crowd. If you're not standing out, you're just like everybody else. Your brand is not your company. You shouldn't be posting, and you know, you are not Isogenics. You are not unique. You are not, or youngique, I don't even know how to say it, the makeup. You are not, it works, you know? It's, you are you, and that's what you should lead with. If you're leading with your brand and yourself, then everything else is always going to fall into place, right? People do business with people who they like, know, and trust. And if you are just putting yourself out there as your company's name and label, then what's making you more attractive than the next person? Does that make sense? Okay, so let me see here. And you know, this is where people start to really actually fail or quit because they haven't figured out their brand. Which means like they actually aren't excited about what they do, you know? Like, hey Sarah, hey Miranda, hey Amanda, nice name. So you really need to figure out, you guys, you really need to get clear on your actual identifying your brand elements. Okay, so I'm going to give you some more questions that you can ask yourself to do this. So write this down. Okay, like I said, if you're in the, hey Amanda, if you're in the replay, pause it and write this down. Okay. Identifying your brand elements. Why do you get fired up and excited to deliver your message to the world? Like, simple things to do. I wonder if that pops up. I don't know if I'm learning because I don't do a lot of lives, but somebody rang my doorbell and it just popped up from our security camera. And I'm just wondering, does that actually show on the live, or do you guys just hear like a buzzing? Let me know. I'm interested to know that, because I tried going live on my laptop, but it's different. I don't really know how to do it, and I do everything from my phone. Hey, Val. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, so you guys, why do you get fired up and excited to deliver your message to the world? Also, another one that you can write down that's going to help you fine-tune your branding elements is how can you see your own strengths helping your followers? So what is it about you? What are your strengths that can help your followers? What is your mission statement? That's something I kind of just fell into. Like, I love to help other people, and I hope that they would be successful. So I just started saying, like, wishing you all the success. That's kind of my mission statement now. It just happened. And it's really nice when you just kind of, everything just seems like it's on the right path, and it's just moving forward, and it just feels right. So I think that's kind of how you know, right? Who do you serve? And why are you unique? Why should they want to follow you, right? Because it is a competitive place. It's not saturated by any means. Like, there's tons of people out there, but you need to stand out from the crowd if you're going to succeed, okay? So, and having a brand or knowing what your brand is it's going to help you. It's going to be so important for you. Okay, so you guys, just remember that if you're building your personal brand, then it always goes with you, you know, because it's you. And you need to lead with your personal brand, and then your business will follow, right? And that just falls back into what I was saying about, you know, maybe in the process of figuring out your brand, you find out that you aren't really happy where you are. You don't really have something that excites you, and you're already looking into something else that's really going to align with you. So it's such an important thing to follow and to do, right? Just remember that nobody wants to do business with somebody who is just their product's label and their logo. You know, they want to do business with you, right? Imagine I was on here right now and it was just like this sign on my face, just like talking to you. Would you be interested in that? I mean, it would look kind of funny, but when you look on somebody's news feed in their social media, and that's all you're seeing is ad after ad after ad, and like there's symbols all over the place, that's literally that image that they get in their mind. They don't have a relationship with you. So that's why your personal brand is so important, you guys. And that was my 4 steps to discovering your brand. Now, I'm off to have an anniversary date with my hubby, and I hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Please, again, share this. Let me know if you've got value, comment value below. And yeah, I'm wishing you all the success. See you later.